All right, good evening, everyone. This is an episode of Bailey Talk. I'm Jesus Bailey, your host, coming to you from San Diego, California, with a bombshell that shakes the very foundation of our republic. On July 22nd, 2025, President Donald Trump dropped a truth bomb in the Oval Office, calling out Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, James Comey, and James Clapper for what he calls a treasonous coup to rig elections and undermine his presidency. This isn't just politics, folks. It's about defending the will of the American people. Today we'll be diving deep into Trump's courageous stand, the evidence backing him up, and what it means for our nation's future. This is Bailey Talk, where we stand with Trump for truth, freedom, and the American way. President Trump's remarks today in the Oval Office while hosting President Marcos were a clarion call for justice. He said Barack Hussein Obama is the ringleader. Hillary Clinton was right there with him, and so was sleepy Joe Biden, and so were the rest of them. Comey, Clapper, and the whole group. They tried to rig an election and they got caught. He called it treason, pointing to declassified documents released by DNI, Tulsi Gabbard, on July 18, 2025, that reveal a shocking conspiracy. Let's break down what Trump's talking about and why it matters. First, the evidence. Tulsi Gabbard's report, backed by over 100 declassified documents, show Obama's national security team, Comey, Clapper, John Brennan, and others, allegedly manufactured intelligence to claim Russia helped Trump win in 2016. A December 7, 2016 memo from Clapper's office stated foreign adversaries did not use cyber attacks on election infrastructure to alter the U.S. presidential election outcome. Yet Obama's team pushed the narrative that Russia rigged the vote, leaking false claims to the Washington Post about a secret CIA assessment. Gabbard calls this a years-long coup to subvert Trump's mandate, and Trump agrees, saying, "This is irrefutable proof that Obama was seditious." These documents signed by Obama's team expose a deliberate effort to undermine a duly elected president. That's not just politics. It's an attack on our democracy. Second, the players Trump named Obama as the mastermind, with Biden, then vice president, as a key accomplice. Comey, who led the FBI's Crossfire hurricane probe into Trump's campaign, and Clapper, who oversaw intelligence, are implicated in pushing the Steele dossier, a now discredited report funded by Hillary Clinton's campaign. Trump said it was a total fake report, all lies, all fabrication, costing Clinton $12 million. John Durham's 2019 to 2023 investigations confirmed the FBI mishandled this dossier, and Obama-era officials like Susan Rice admitted they had, quote, no empirical evidence of Trump-Russia collusion. Yet they pressed forward, briefing Obama in the Oval Office on July 28th, 2016, to vilify Trump. This wasn't incompetence. It was a calculated move to delegitimize a president. And that's what they did. Trump calls for the DOJ to go after Obama, Biden, Comey, Clapper. And it isn't just rhetoric, it's a demand for accountability. He said it's time to go after people, and entrusted Attorney General Pam Bondi to act, calling her very competent, very loyal to our country. Gabbard's criminal referral to the Justice Department targets these figures, and Trump claims thousands more documents are coming. This could be the biggest scandal in American history, as Trump said, exposing a deep state that tried to overturn the will of 63 million voters in 2016 and beyond. The establishment, Obama's spokesman, Democrats like Senator Mark Warner, calls this a distraction, but their denials ring hollow when the documents speak for themselves. Let's keep in mind, President Trump won the election 3 times, 2016, 2020, 2024. 2024 was a mandate, 2020 was rigged and stolen. So in actuality, President Trump won 3 elections, first ever president to do so. Now, before people get to assuming things and just pointing the blame elsewhere, I just want to let this be known that context matters too. Trump made these remarks while deflecting questions about the Jeffrey Epstein case, which some critics say he's avoiding. But let's be clear, the Russia hoax is no distraction. It's a crime against the American people. Obama's team didn't just investigate Trump. They weaponized intelligence to smear him, costing taxpayers millions and dividing our nation. Trump's standing tall, fighting back, and demanding justice. America needs leaders like him who won't bow to the swamp. And if we check the feed on X, we listen to the hearts and minds of the American people on X. They're saying quite a few things on there. They're rallying behind Trump. Posts are lighting up with support, like one saying Trump's right, Obama, Biden, Comey, and Clapper tried to steal our democracy. Another user wrote, Tulsi Gabbard caught Obama red-handed, echoing Trump's claim of irrefutable proof. Supporters called this a historic moment, with one post declaring, Trump's on a warpath for justice. Obama's guilty of treason. The sentiment is electrifying. Americans are fed up with the deep state and want accountability. Hashtag arrest Obama. But the establishment's pushing back. Some ex-users, like liberal shills, call Trump's accusations a distraction from the Epstein case, parroting Obama's spokesman, Patrick Rodenbush, who labeled the claims outrageous and ridiculous. Oh shoot, that means somebody's on the run. All these Democrats are on the run. They're on the back foot. So don't be surprised if you see some guys flee the country. And that's why all Biden's aides were all pleading the fifth, because they're guilty, guilty, guilty. The real divide is clear. Trump's base sees this as proof of a corrupt elite, while detractors cling to the old Russia narrative despite bipartisan reports, like the Senate Intelligence Committees confirming Russia's interference didn't alter votes. The people know the truth. Trump's exposing a conspiracy that tried to rob him of his rightful victories in 2016 and 2020. They're demanding justice, and they're with Trump all the way. For President Trump and the people of America, the stakes couldn't be higher. His demand for DOJ to target these conspirators, led by Obama, is about restoring trust in our republic. He's fighting for you against a deep state that thinks it's above the law. The establishment's denials, from Obama's office to Democrat senators, are desperate attempts to dodge accountability. But the truth is out, and more documents are coming. Here's our call to action. Stand with Trump. Contact your representatives. Demand investigations into Obama, Biden, Comey, and Clapper. Support Attorney General Pam Bondi to pursue justice. Share the truth on X and beyond. Pray for our president as he battles the swamp. This is our America. It's freedom, it's democracy, it's future. Let's fight for it with Trump leading the charge. Anyways, that's all for Bailey Talk today. I'm Jesus Bailey. Thank you for joining me. And follow me on X at Real Jesus Bailey to keep this fight alive. Tomorrow we'll tackle the next battles with the same unwavering support for President Trump. Until then, stay vigilant, stay strong, and God bless America.